Presented by tonybet. It is time to ask the experts. Well, we'll ask Gareth and get Ollie to weigh in as well on some lines of the future, some futures that are getting us nice and excited. Let's start with the Gold Cup. We talked about it a little bit earlier in the show. Panama and Mexico for the final. The chances for an upset plus 500 for Panama. Minus 175 for Mexico. How confident are you that the Panamanians and their good vibes, Gareth, can get it done?
What's the draw at Adam? Because I'd play Panama on the Asian handicap or play them to a draw because I think there's some value. To win in 90 minutes might be a little bit too much of an ask, but Mexico were excellent against Jamaica. They scored early, put them in a hole, and simply one that they couldn't climb out of in the semifinal. But this Panama side, there's something to this group. They're going to be outnumbered in terms of fans in Los Angeles. I'm fully aware of that. But this Panama side is combative. I think they're good. Carrasquilla is unbelievable in central midfield. I think Panama have got a real shot here, so I'll play Panama on the Asian handicap or at least to a draw in this game. But I'm not touching Mexico at minus 175.
Ollie.
That's great analysis from Wheels, and every good bettor has a system, so I would like to introduce you to mine so people can feel confident in the picks I'm making. I've written home, draw, and away here, and what I'm going to do is spin this pen.
Jeez. Oh, dear God.
And see which one it points at.
tonybet's regretting their decision immensely.
It's pointed at away, Panama.
All right. That's hey, as long as you're not betting the mortgage, Ollie, that you and I can both afford it.
Trust me, it's better than my own advice.
To the Women's World Cup, the top 5 tournament favorites are as followed. The United States of America, the favorites, plus 240. England, despite being without Leah Williamson and a few others, plus 375. Spain, plus 541. Germany, plus 672. And to round it out, another European nation, France, at plus 960. Ollie, where is the best value? What does the magic pen say? You're going to have to draw a couple more.
I'm not going to give you a magic pen answer in this one. I can pick a bit more a team I like at this tournament. I like France. In terms of being bottom ranked of those teams you just mentioned there. Like, this is a talented group. They've obviously had a lot of tension within the team and the federation over the past few years. You're hoping that maybe now has faded. And this could be an interesting team as a result with Corinne Diacre, who we know was very unpopular with a lot of the players, his coach not there. So I don't think talent's ever been the issue with France, and I like them. I don't know what the odds mean, but that number that puts them as more of an outsider than some of the teams in front of them.
Yeah, I was thinking about France. Cascarino, Katoto, both out for this tournament. I think those are 2 significant losses. I'll go with the team that beat them as my futures play at the Women's World Cup, who beat them in the semifinal of the Euros, and that's Germany. The second-ranked team in the world at plus 698. It's actually moved out to plus 700. Look, I think that they're a little bit high in terms of the number is because they've been poor this season in the build-up to this tournament. But remember, they lost 3-2 to Serbia leading into the Euros as well. So don't look at their pre-tournament form. Look at the quality in this team. They score goals at a clip that no one other than the United States do in the build-up to this tournament. They have some questions at fullback, but I think that's okay. I really like Germany at that number. I only think there's about 4 or 5 teams that can go on and win it, and Germany would be my top 2 or 3. So at that number, give me Germany at plus 698.
I'm a guy that likes to try and hedge my bets, moderate my risk a little bit, because I can get carried away. I'll talk about the Dallas Stars winning the Stanley Cup all day, but I like Spain at plus 545 as like a top dog that's still giving you a little bit of value. That would be my choice there. To the Canadian Premier League, that's where we'll leave the show today. We have to go super quick. York United plus 230, Pacific plus 110. I just want single answers, Oliver Platt. York or Pacific?
York or Pacific? Draw.
Draw. Gareth?
Pacific.
Cavalry plus 119, Halifax plus 230, Gareth.
I like the draw. Give me that number. That's what I'm taking.
Oliver Platt?
Pen says Halifax.
Pen says Halifax.
You got to give me the draw number here.
Love the value on Valor for Forge and Valor at the weekend. Plus 255 to upset Forge on the road. And we are out of time, ladies and gentlemen.
Take the under.
tonybet sponsored segment. We hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you, CIBC. Thank you, tonybet. We will see you next week after another busy weekend in the world of football. For Gareth, Ollie, I've been Adam. See you next time.